to my kitchen. Now tonight, my husband and I, Ben and I, we have been invited to a game night. And a lot of times when you go to friends' houses, you'll take a bottle of wine or some little hostess gift. But I was thinking today it'd be nice, and since I always have Philadelphia cream cheese in the fridge, I was thinking it would be nice to make something from my kitchen. So what we're going to make is my chocolate cheese ball. Now I first learned about this recipe in high school in home ec class, and I was envisioning chocolate chips covered in some kind of cheddar cheese, but this recipe, it's worlds away from that. What we're going to do, we're going to start out with our Philadelphia cream cheese, and that's what really takes this cheese ball to the next level. So we'll have 1 8-ounce package of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 stick of butter softened, and we are going to go ahead and beat that up just a little. It shouldn't be too hard, you just want to combine it, and when it's softened it only takes just a few seconds. Great. Then we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ooh, I didn't get the top off of that. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of our vanilla extract. Great. And 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. Now, you know me and powdered sugar. It doesn't always work out so well, so I pre-measured that so I could get it added in there easily. And then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And then you're just going to want to add about a teaspoon of cocoa powder. That's going to make it brown and let people know that it is a chocolate-based cheese ball. Great. And you're just going to combine all of this. And what I really love about this cheese ball, and what I love about Philadelphia cream cheese, what other cheese can you think of that you can add just about anything to have an appetizer, a dessert, an entree, many, many different things. And I love that about Philadelphia cream cheese. And tonight, for our game night, I know this is kind of a unique recipe that not a lot of people have had before. So rather than taking just a simple cheese dip or something like that, we'll be able to take this and share it with our friends, and I know that they'll love it. I'm going to grab a spatula so we can scrape down the sides here and get all of that incorporated. And as you can see, it's kind of getting a little darker, but I didn't get all that cocoa quite combined, so that's important to make sure you do that. Okay. Now, like I said, I learned this recipe in home ec in high school, and back then our teacher, she didn't add the cocoa powder and some of the different things I'm putting in there today. And so when you put that cocoa powder in there, it really lets people know it's a chocolate cheese ball. It's something different. It's not your typical cheddar cheese or regular cheese ball, and that Philly cream cheese is the star of it. So now that that's all combined, what you're going to want to do is just put this in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. So like you see, when you're headed out somewhere, this is a great thing to do. You're just going to take it just like this. You can stick some saran wrap over the top if you'd like. And just put that plastic wrap right over the top. And what I love about this is I'll be able to just finish getting ready while this is in the fridge, and then right before I leave in about 30 minutes, I'm going to roll it into a bowl, cover it with some chocolate chips. It'll be delicious. What I wound up doing is I stuck my cream cheese mixture in the freezer just for about 10 minutes. It'll speed up the process so we make sure we make it to game night on time. So now that it's done that, you can see it's thickened up quite a bit. And you're just going to plop this out onto some parchment paper. And I like to use parchment paper to help me, whether I'm making a savory cheese ball or this sweet chocolate cheese ball, I like to use that to help me keep my hands from getting so messy. So like I said, just 10 minutes in the freezer is all it takes to get you to this consistency. Put it on the parchment paper, and then you're just going to pick up your parchment paper and let gravity do some work for you. And that is going to form a nice ball shape. And I'll probably like to give it about 10 more minutes in the freezer like this, and then we'll cover it with our chocolate chips. I've gotten our chocolate cheese ball out of the freezer for the last time now. When you're going to pull this apart, this gets to be the messy part. So if you want, you can spray a little non-stick cooking spray on your hands, but you don't have to. So you're going to want to make sure you're getting all this mixture together. Make sure you have clean hands, because you kind of have to get messy here. Okay. And tell you how excited I am about taking this cheese ball to our game night tonight. I'm hoping when I beat everybody at charades, this will be a way to keep them from getting too upset at me. But I get pretty serious when it comes to game night. Okay, so now that you have this, you're going to want to move it around because it starts to get soft quick. I've got my mini chocolate chips here, and you're just going to want to pour those right over the top. And then I've got a little bowl for serving, and I just like to plop that in there, and then you can take your chocolate chips and put them right over the top. Perfect. Let me give my hands just a little wash. Great. This will help me finish getting this ready so I don't get any of that ooey gooey Philly cream cheese mixture over the top. Perfect. Just make sure you stick a little spreader in there. These are delicious. And I like to serve them, you can serve them with just some regular graham crackers broken into their, 4 pieces, which works, not that one, works pretty well, but like you can see, this isn't always the easiest thing to do. And luckily, we have these mini graham crackers you can use. So you'll just serve it and take it like this, put it on a nice little platter, take it to the game night. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. I hope everyone enjoys it. I'm not going to take a bite here because I want to save it for our friends at game night, but trust me, you want to make this. What did it take us? Maybe less than 10 minutes to get this together and just about 20 minutes in the freezer. Plenty of time to finish getting ready and do what you need to do. Take this to your friends. I promise you they will love it.